"36 questions women have for men." I think this means instead 36 questions feminist women have for men.
How does it feel to be the same sex as Donald Trump?
Really? Really? How does it feel to be the same sex as Rosie O'Donnell? Probably not that enjoyable, is it?
Why do you hate rom-coms? Or do you just feel like you need to hate them?
Because rom-coms are fucking cookie-cutter directed stories that always end up the same way. It's predictable. That's why we don't really find them funny. I mean, slapstick humor's okay, but not really.
Everybody likes The Notebook. Everybody likes Beyonce.
Actually, I went to The Notebook thinking that it was The Notebook with Brittany Murphy. So I actually went in there and I'm like, to my girlfriend at the time, I was like, so when does Brittany Murphy come into this? Because I'm not seeing it.
You make women sit around and talk about men in movies.
We don't make you sit and talk about men. You do it all on your own because remember, men don't control women.
When y'all easily just sit around and talk about boobs for hours.
No, not really. Boobs are great. We can't really do that for hours.
Why do you automatically assume that you won't like TV or movies that star a female lead?
That's fucking bullshit. I watch porn too.
Why are you surprised when women are funny?
I'm probably funnier than you.
No, you're not, honey. The fact that you're shaking your hands and speaking in this way must mean that you are smarter and funnier than I.
Why do you think that we're obsessed with you when we hook up?
Well, it's because you keep talking about it constantly. And then you start texting us. Do you want to meet up? Do you want to go for coffee? Why aren't you texting me? Are you trying to ignore me? Well, please answer back.
9 times out of 10, I just want you to leave too. I'm busy. I got shit to do.
Oh, I'm so glad you have shit to do, like make this stupid, idiotic fucking video in regards to questions that nobody would ever ask of men.
Why can't I sleep with as many people as I want to without being judged?
Oh my god. So if you sleep with 2 people in the span of a month, I don't really think anybody's gonna really judge you. But if you sleep with 200 people in the span of a month, well, maybe just a little bit.
When men do it, they're congratulated.
Yeah, I just got STD'd from this one bitch from last night. Oh yeah, high five, dude.
Why do you consider a woman a tease if she doesn't sleep with you after 3 dates, but a slut if she sleeps with you on the first date?
In what fucking world do you grow up in? That just means that he finally won her over with his tactics. You know, the art of wooing used to be fun, and now it's women like you who are destroying it. No, we don't call women sluts after the 3rd date. Unless they want us to.
What world does no mean yes?
No means no.
Yeah, we get it. No means no. We got it. No means no, and yes means yes. Unless it's the night after and the women regret it, or they can't consent because they're intoxicated. But that's a whole different story altogether now, isn't it?
Why do you say that women are too emotional to be leaders?
But you kind of are, because you're fucking making a big deal about this stupid video. Thanks, Buzzfeed. Thanks a lot for proving their point.
Then justify catcalling by saying men just can't control themselves.
Oh my god, catcalling, yet again. Catcalling is not physical harm or abuse. It can be seen as harassment if they start following a woman, but hey, so I guess if women do it to men, it's therefore not harassment? Way to sexually objectify men and not treat them like human beings. Cunt.
Why do you think that just because you're nice to me, I owe you my body?
Yeah, see, when people do kind things to others, you kind of expect that same treatment back. So why in the hell would I pursue you if you treat me like garbage? That's just really dumb.
Why would you ever send an unsolicited dick pic?
Oh my god, what is wrong with dicks? Everybody loves dicks, okay? Gay men love dicks. Straight women love dicks. Even men love their own dicks. And let's be honest here, if you have a porn star dick, you want to fucking show it off.
Why do you feel like it's okay to harass women or make offensive comments about women, but when somebody does it to your sister, it's not okay?
How do you know that they have a sister? I mean, they could be an only child, for God's sakes. And is it okay for women to talk about men this way? But you'll think of some excuse or another, something.
How does it feel to interrupt me when I'm in the middle of making a point during a meeting?
Well, when it's not really making a point and it's a stupid point, I will interrupt you because you're stupid.
Why do you have to sit with your legs so wide open?
Oh, the whole manspreading thing. Just see my other video about that because that's fucking ridiculous.
I get that you have balls, but I don't stand around with my arms wide open to make room for my boobs.
Hello, your boobs. Oh my god, because it would be stupid of you to walk with your arms crisscrossed. Duh.
Why are women perceived as the weaker sex, even though we literally birth you?
We birthed you. What, you think you deserve a medal just because you happen to push out some fucking screaming pile of spit, filth, and blood and guts? Oh, yeah, that's so heroic. Oh my god. Nobody thinks women is a weaker sex except for feminists because that is your narrative which you constantly push down our throats or out of your vaginas. You choose.
Like watermelons through like this.
Actually, it's not the size of a watermelon through the size of a vagina of this. If your vagina is this big, you might want to get that checked out.
It's so bad to show your emotions.
Oh my god. Why is it that feminists think that all men are stoic, unemotional assholes, right? You know what? Just because we don't show our emotions to you doesn't mean that we don't have emotions. You know, that's why we have guy friends. That's why we have bromances. That's why we talk to our spouses. That's why we speak to our wives and our husbands. Just because you say it doesn't make it true.
Why are you always trying to prove your masculinity to me?
Well, maybe it's because you keep breaking it down brick by brick and we have to defend ourselves because you are attacking us.
Why the isn't it ladylike to cuss? When did words get gendered?
When did words get gendered? Well, when feminism came around, but what do I know about that? And also, why is it considered unladylike to fucking cuss? Hey, listen, twat bag. The fact is that a lady knows her place. A lady has etiquette. A lady has grace. You are an unfunny twat.
Why is it your first instinct to doubt women who have been sexually violated or raped?
Why? Because if somebody comes up and accuses somebody of a crime, a serious crime such as rape or sexual assault or murder and theft, it is up to the due process to figure out if this claim is true or not. So we can't just listen and believe when I say, hey, black chick with the nose ring, you raped me last Saturday in a city far, far away. Well, just believe me. I'm distraught. Can't you see? So do you see how fucking stupid this is? Okay, your mentality is that listen and believe the victim 100%. Well, what if that person is lying? Then we send an innocent person into jail for a crime that they did not commit. We waste people's time, we waste people's money in regards to this, and an innocent person gets put through the ringer all because one person got upset that nobody believed them.
Why do you assume a woman's angry because she's on her period?
Do you not feel cramps? Do cramps feel pleasant? Do they tickle you on the insides? Ladies, when you have your period, evil exits out of your vagina. I'm pretty sure that you'd be having a bad day too if that were the case. So yeah, we know that you're kind of bitchy on that time period, so we work around it.
Why do you think women that wear makeup are false advertising?
False advertising makeup? Maybe you should do a history lesson as to why we all did makeup. And guess what? Men wear makeup too.
Why isn't it weird that there's a bunch of old white men sitting in a room making legislation about what I can and can't do with my body?
Well, let's just say that they chose to work in that direction for a career choice. They chose to become politicians. And since you, madam, are not oppressed and have the right to vote, you, as a free voter, have the right to vote them in or not. So, half a voter's population tend to be female. These women, aka you, are voting these white men in. So, you know what? You can have every control over your body by going to the hospital, which is provided for you, healthcare options, which are provided to you, and you can have a say in what you're doing. It's not like these men are, getting together in some dark, dingy basement to say, how can we strip women's rights to their body? Are you delusional?
Are straight guys so obsessed with lesbians?
I wonder why straight men are obsessed with lesbians. Straight men love women, and you have another woman that they also love going at it at the same time. It's like 2 for the price of 1.
How does it feel to get kicked in the balls?
It fucking hurts, and sometimes it makes us throw up, so don't do it.
Ever get tired of trying to be manly all the time?
Well, then why are you trying to be manly for us? I mean, I could say the same thing and say, why are you trying to be girly all the time? Oh, but it's my gender and I'm proud to be a girl. All right, then stop being so girly. Sure, why don't you be a man? I don't really care. I'm going to express my masculinity the way that I choose. And for you to judge me on that, well, what does that say about you?
Why are you so afraid of gender equality?
We're not, because guess what? We have it. It's just that people like you seem to think that there is still an ongoing battle between the genders, when in fact, you're the ones that are actually causing more problems and more exclusion of other groups when everybody gets it.
Why do I deserve to be paid less than you?
Oh my God, she did not even bring up the equal pay gap. Shoo, take it away.
The wage gap is simply the average earnings of men and women working full-time. It does not count for different job positions, hours worked, or different jobs. It has nothing to do with the same job. It has nothing to do with discrimination.
What world does 77 cents equal $1?
Oh my God. Oh, is it 77 cents again? I thought it was 84, but then it was 96, but then I'm pretty sure it was 112. I think it was 1%. Why don't you all choose one and stick with it?
In what world does 68 cents equal $1?
They just said one number, and then they said another number. They said one number, and then they said another number. So,
Are you intimidated by a woman who makes more money than you?
we're not, because I know that she probably did well in her field of choice, which she has the freedom to choose. What does it matter to me? I have my life over here, and she has her life over there. And I hear, that porn stars pay really well.
Why are opinionated women seen as bitches?
Well, because most of your opinions are bitchy. And when someone is being a bitch, you call them out for being a bitch. So when a woman says that a man is kind of being a dick, maybe it's because he's being a dick. So usually the reason why we call women who are opinionated bitchy is if they're actually acting in a bitchy manner. So it's not just based on what you say, ladies. It's based on what your personality is like.
When opinionated men are seen as bossy.
Ooh, we can't use that word. Remember, Beyonce said we have to ban bossy. Well, somebody arrest that black chick because she obviously missed the fucking memo.
Why aren't you speaking up when you hear your male friends behind closed doors make jokes that are offensive to women?
Well, is it really offensive to women if there's no women there? So are you suggesting that only men do this? Is this a specific gendered issue where men will make cruel jokes about women who aren't even there? But are you saying that women don't talk bad about men behind our backs? Get over it.
Why are you so afraid of recognizing your own privilege?
Oh, the whole privilege business. Hey, let me tell you something to all the women here. Okay? You all have female privilege. You may not be aware of it, but that's actually proof that you do have that privilege. Also, another privilege here, you all can speak English, you all can move, you're not handicapped, and you all have breasticles. Oh yeah, and pussy magic. Look at all the privilege you have.
Doesn't mean you're a bad person. Just recognize it and do something about it.
You know what? Recognize your stupidity, because we are done with your stupid people bullshit. Ugh.